What's up guys, Coach MANdler here, Team Swole Patrol. Happy Flex Friday to you all. Got a kick-ass routine for you today. We're going to be doing one of my all-time favorite bench press variations for building tons of starting strength, explosiveness, and a nice little drizzle of size gains too. We're going to be doing what's called pause reps. Stay tuned, check out this routine, and I'll tell you exactly what they are, how to implement them, and what gains you can get whenever you start throwing them in to your very own program. Alright, the priming sets we're going to do today are going to be a pretty cool one. Banded kettlebell swings and reactive overhead toss. A little bit more advanced work here, but great fan of these banded kettlebell swings. Great way to really open up your hips, get your hips moving very fast and explosively. And you might think that that's not really important for the bench press that we're going to do today, but bench, especially when you bridge up as high as I do, it's really important to have those hips opened up, and that's going to be a great way to do it. With these reactive overhead tosses, I'm just trying to get my upper and lower body on the same page. Quick point when you're doing those, try to reduce the time in that amortization phase, that grounded phase. So the second you drop off, try to explode up the second you touch the ground. A great way to really get your whole body just moving fast and explosively. Really great plyometric movement there that I'm a big fan of when you're a little bit more advanced in your training. Okay, so now for the main event of the day, the bench press variation I was talking about. I'm just doing pause reps here. Heavy repetitive pause reps are fantastic for building maximal strength and size. For strength, I'm a big fan of them because when you hold it for about a 1 to 2 second pause on your chest, it's going to take away all of that stretch reflex, that elastic energy that helps you kind of almost catapult that weight up. And for size gains, it's going to be tremendous because given the rate of perceived exertion and the amount of stress and tension that you're placing in your muscle fibers, it's going to recruit bigger muscle fibers over time. Your body recruits muscle fibers linearly in the amount of smaller to bigger. So the smaller muscle fibers are recruited in the beginning to get work done, and when there's greater rate of perceived exertion, that's when the bigger muscle fibers are. So instead of having to go to 15 to 20 reps, we can accomplish a lot of size gains just doing that 5 pause rep range. All right, so great little tool to throw in to build both size and strength. And right after that, we're going to do some weak point training. This is one of my all-time favorite supplemental press routines. Just doing an elevator set here, moving from flat to incline to military, back to incline, and back to flat. Moving in multiple movement patterns and different angles in that movement pattern is a great way to stimulate more hypertrophy as well as increase that work capacity and ultimately build a lot of that weak point strength for a bigger bench press. Okay, so don't just think of pressing from one angle. Think of getting stronger and stressing muscle fibers from multiple angles so that you can get that growth that you're looking for and match it up with some of the strength that allows you to look good while being able to kick ass. And speaking of weak point training, you can't just train anterior. You got to work that posterior too. So always trying to match up whatever we do, pressing with some type of pulling movement. So we're hitting all different angles here. We've got a vertical pull with those pull-ups, a horizontal pull with these inverted rows, and then we're just going to do some kind of accessory scapular work here with the banded scarecrows. This is hitting my lats, my traps, my rhomboids, and even my rear delts. Pretty much everything that'll give me that diesel ripped up back as well as a stronger back for helping me stabilize bigger weights on the bench. Dig today's Flex Friday routine and want more of the same? Do me a favor, hit the like button so I know I'm hooking you up with exactly what you're looking for. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any of the future tips and routines I'm going to be hooking you up with on a daily basis here. And if you haven't done so already, make sure to pick up your free copy of the Muscle Building Blueprint by clicking on this button right here. When you do, I'll take you to another page which tells you exactly what you need to do in order to allow me to email this free gift to you without you spending a penny, as well as what exactly it's going to do for your programming today that will allow you to get faster, more efficient, and most importantly, consistent gains with your workouts. Look, I don't want you to struggle anymore, so these free tips are going to tell you exactly what you need to do in order to pull yourself out of a rut and start getting the gains that you want and deserve. Like I said, it's completely free of charge, so just click on that button right there and I'll take you to the next page, which breaks it all down for you. Appreciate your time, guys. Have a good one. MANdler out.